Oh no. Oh, we're live, Helio.
We are live in Indianapolis, everyone.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think they're gonna feed us questions, right?
I believe it's so. So
Oh
this is here
yeah,
we go. Can you see all the message? I can't very
I
well.
see it. It says, "Can you explain why the Indianapolis 500 means so much to all of the drivers?"
Go ahead.
Well, I think it's the history of this place is undeniable. Every time you drive in here, you feel the magnitude of the facility. It's amazing to drive an IndyCar here. It's unlike any other place. So I think the inherent desire to be victorious here is just it's inherently in everybody. You can sense it. You see it with the pagoda, the pylon, the history of winning the race, the tradition. So I think that's why it's also so difficult to win. You only have one shot every year to win this race, which makes it so special. Oh, is yours frozen, Helio? Well, I'm going to continue here. I can't hear Helio in my headphones, so I'm assuming I'm still live. This question's for me, too, so it's good. Joseph, what would it mean to win your first Indianapolis 500? Well, it would be very special for me. There's Helio. Helio's back. It'd be very special. I won a couple championships, but I've not been able to win around here. So it would be a big deal to get my first victory at this track, and I hope we're able to do it. And then, Helio, you got the second one. Yeah, Helio, what would it mean to win your fourth Indy 500? All right. Mateus on Twitter asked, how different do you think this year's race will be from last year's with the aero screen and handling characteristics of the car? Well, Helio, yours popped away again, so I don't know if you're even connected. So I can hear you in the other room. But this year, I think it will race very similar to last year, to be honest with you. The aero screen, it looks different when you're inside the car, but it actually is not crazy different from last year. The car still drives very similarly. I think the tow and the draft will be very similar to what we've seen in years past. So I think it feels a lot safer. It is a lot safer, but from a driving standpoint, I don't think it's going to be that different.
Okay, I'm back again.
There you are.
See this. Maybe what was the question again?
Well, here we go. We got a new one. It's Jill on Twitter asked, what is your favorite part of filming the Penske games? Which game has been your favorite?
I guess was the which one is my favorite? Oh, there were so many. That was super cool. This year was the how do you call the soap? I don't know, the soap that you gotta blow the bubbles.
Oh, the bubbles. Yeah.
It was actually really fun. I didn't learn the technique at that moment, but it was really cool. I really enjoyed. The other ones were we have so many. The one of the balloons that you kind of like. I'm very good with my hands, I guess. So and my feet too. I'm a quick on my feet too. But it's so. The best part I enjoy it's having all the drivers having fun together.
Helio is very good with his hands. That's why he's so good in qualifying. He's got magic touch. And you sound really good. You look really clear. You sound really good now. So this is gonna be good. All right, next question. Hopefully, okay. Helio, do you see it? Yeah. What would it mean to win your fourth Indy 500?
It would mean the world. I can't wait to make that dream come true. I do feel that there is a lot of people really want to see history and making, and that's why I also feel it would be really cool to, after so many years. I mean, I don't know, more than 30 years that the last guy that did, which was Rick Mears, won 4 times. So it would be really cool to make that happen.
Okay, next question. How different has it been to be at the track with no fans?
It's been interesting. No question. It's the vibe is not there. However, we got to do what we got to do. We want to make sure that we have the race so everybody can watch it, participate. Even that they are not here, I do believe they're sending a good vibe to us. Hopefully everybody's, washing their hands, use their mask, because probably that's going to be some sort of a new normal. But if we keep doing what we're doing, we'll go back to an old normal as soon as possible.
Yeah, I agree. It's been different. It's impossible for it to not feel, just unique compared to years past. But I think the good thing is the magic of this place still feels here. You feel the magic of the track, especially when you drive around in the car. So that part's been really good. And I think the racing action is still going to be just as good this year. And you better watch on NBC on the 23rd. I think you're going to enjoy the show. It's gonna be tough without the fans. We wish you were close, but other than that, it's still going to be a lot of fun to watch the race. All right, Helio, do you see the questions?
I do not.
Okay, I got you. All right, for Helio, how did the feeling of winning your first Indy 500 compare to your third?
Oh boy. Well, the first one you don't know a lot of things. You don't know the whole presentation. You just see from TV and some from messages or from videos. Back then we didn't have YouTube back then, so you couldn't find out much what was it. And the third one you kind of like already understand, but the circumstance of the third one was a little bit different because I wasn't even in the championship, and all of a sudden I was in the victory circle of the Indy 500. So for me it was very special, different feelings, but incredible feelings.
Yeah, I believe it. All right, next question is, the aero screen has changed the way you guys pass. How do you think it will affect the race on Sunday?
What do you think that, Joseph?
It is different, but what I've noticed, in my opinion, I think the car actually has a bigger toe from further back. But then as you get close, it doesn't quite toe up super well like last year. You start to lose a little bit of that toe as you get close. So I think the passes are going to be later. Down the straightaway, they're going to be closer to the corner when you make passes. But I still think you can pass almost just as well as last year. They're just going to be a little bit closer to the corner.
Yeah, for me, basically coming from a sports car to now, it actually suits me perfect. I didn't feel much of a difference. However, I didn't race, INDYCAR this season to understand if there is or not. But at this point, I agree. I think it would be very similar to last year.
Yeah. Okay, Kelby. Oh no, Kelby asks, "What's it like racing for Roger Penske?"
Wow, it's been incredible. Certainly, this is my 20th season here in Indianapolis. I've been since 2001 with Team Penske, and Roger not only is the most powerful man I know, but it's an incredible human being, an incredible leader. Learned so much with him, and basically he sets the example to all of us, and it's an honor to be driving for him.
Yeah, I would agree with Helio. It's an amazing opportunity to work with someone like Roger. And what's interesting is we've had the opportunity as drivers at Team Penske, but now everyone has the opportunity. Only with Roger owning the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the series, everyone gets an opportunity to work with Roger. And like Helio said, he leads the example for everyone. He's completely true to his word. He's one of the best people that you could speak to for advice. So it's a big honor. Okay, Kenny asks, do you ever want to race in a NASCAR race?
Well, Joseph, you might have opportunity still. I asked Roger 3 times, and he never said that. He said no, and the third one is like, Helio, NASCAR is not for you. So I don't know. I never had a chance. I really wish at least to try. I'm not saying that. I would be good or bad. I just want to try it to see how it feels. But I would love to try the NASCAR because I think it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, aren't you going to race in some other some what is this new series that's coming out?
They call SRX. Yeah, the cars are going to be similar to IROC, which was the Pontiac that we have, but it's not like that. It's completely different. And but it will be great. It will be a lot of fun racing with incredible legends like Tony Stewart, Tony Kanaan is there, Bob Labonte. So it will be interesting to see that.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to get into that before NASCAR.
You will, no worries.
Okay, Karen asks both of you, what is your favorite track? Ooh, Well, for me, I love short oval racing. It's become my probably my favorite form of IndyCar racing. So place like Iowa or Milwaukee or Richmond. I was really excited to go to Richmond this year. I got the test there earlier. But Indy's an easy pick. I like everywhere we go. I like the challenge of having to go from an Indianapolis to a street course to a road course to a place like Iowa. They're all so completely different that it's hard to pick one. But I would say the short ovals are kind of my favorite.
Yeah, Indianapolis for me is my favorite. I mean, obviously I'm biased, but a street course I enjoy very much as well. So anyway, whatever's next, it's my favorite.
All right, last question. Who do you think your biggest competition is on Sunday? Ooh, I'm going to make this a two-part. Which teammate do you think is your biggest competition? And out of the whole field, who do you think your competition is, your biggest competition?
I tell you what, the guy that right here in the other room, today in practice, he seemed to be very fast. Speed, I believe the Andretti team seemed to be strong as well. However, it doesn't matter. In this place, the track and that picks who will be the best one to suit and be representing the next winner. So for the next 365 days. So interesting to see who the track's going to be. Hopefully it's going to be me again, and Josef can finish second. That's not a problem.
Well, I would say similar to what Helio was saying. I do think that you never know at this place, and you never know how the track's going to feel about somebody on race day. It's going to choose somebody. But I think Helio has been quite quick all month. On our team specifically, we've actually been looking at why Helio is so good in traffic over the last couple of days. But I think the Andretti's will be good. I think Rossi will be fast, and Dixon will be fast. Those are probably the other two outside of my team that I'm watching for. So I think that was the last question. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, guys. Have fun. Enjoy.